has already distinguished itself as a stellar program within the limited laboratory space it presently has. Imagine what our scientists can do with a new facility. It's going to be a state-of-the-art facility, and it's going to be one of the best facilities on the East Coast in the optics arena. And people will actually travel from all over the country just to see this facility.
Today, we are limited not by our imagination, but our limit is infrastructure today. And this is one step again to help us move forward in becoming a great center that can help both research, both students also, and also economic growth in this region. It is a milestone. So actually when we started, when the dream was actually to start, creating a center for optics research, and a few years ago there were not that many people involved, and today the number of people involved is a lot higher. We have now a PhD program, so things have actually grown so much to a point where it's a logical conclusion of this, if you will, is to have this building that would allow us to move to the next step, because the limiting factor right now is infrastructure.
2 months ago, the United States Secretary of Energy, Stephen Chu, came to Delaware State University. And we walked into that lab that Dr. Malici runs, the optics research lab, and I thought the President did a very nice and very diplomatic job a few minutes ago of talking about how Dr. Malici had made the most of the sort of modest situation over there.
We worked really, really hard to determine what is actually the area that we need. What labs do we need? Because you can't do this every 5 years, every 10 years. You want now to actually focus on the science and not to worry about the infrastructure itself. We want to stop worrying about the infrastructure, but focus on our job. And this 65,000 square feet or 70,000 square feet will actually allow us to do the research that we are dreaming of every day.
It may be a modest situation, but the excitement and the energy from the students who are working there was palpable. And that's what it's all about. And I think, if you choose between having excited students and an incredible building, you start with the students because it's the human capital. But it makes it, I think, a whole lot more powerful when you can combine these excited students working with top-notch professors, and now they'll be working in a first-class building. That's what it's all about.
When the laser was invented about 50 years ago, some people asked, what is it for? And today, it's everywhere in our lives, from your smartphone, from telecommunications, it's in a lot of places. It's being used everywhere in our lives. But the applications of lasers and optics is not finished. We just began. We're just scratching the surface at the moment.